Hello there guys, and welcome back to Scottish Hill Talking. I am back out in the hills today, buzzing to be doing this one. We've had a couple of good days of sunny weather, as you can probably tell by the big light bulb in the sky. So I've been working the last 3 days straight thinking I need to find somewhere to go. Eventually, last night when I got home from work, I was that knackered, I just said to Susie, how far can you drive before you have to start work? She's working from home, she's powering through, getting the bills paid. So she says she's got interviews and whatnot today, so as long as I'm within about an hour's drive, or 2 hours drive total. So I set up a wee radius on to ChatGPT to give me a blanket of roughly where's within like an hour dropping off point. And I came across this bad boy. So this is the Dumgoyne summit. I also found a trail for it on All Trails, which I will link down below. That will be the route that I'm taking. My plan is, it is currently 9:25. The trail that I've picked is saying that it's about 3 hours up and back. I have until probably back at 6 tonight to be back down here. So, plan is to try. I'm going to be honest, I don't think I'm going to hit that target I set at the start of the year. I'm barely in the double figures with the trig points, but I feel today, because that's one, and I know there's a few more behind it, so hopefully we'll be able to hit a few trig points today, try and get the numbers up to at least the double figures, right? I thought I'd be out a lot more by now, but just with everything that's going on with work, life in general, stuff going on at the house, having to fix things, I've had a lot on my plate, so that's why you haven't been seeing me as regular as you usually do. But everyone's starting to settle now, so hopefully that means I can be back out and doing all the adventurous stuff that we love doing. So, how are you all doing? Enjoying the hike? We are currently sitting at about 590 subscribers still. If you are new here and you haven't yet, hit the wee subscribe button, man. Like, it doesn't cost a penny, but it helps me out to help push my stuff out a bit further. Also, as you probably know from a couple of last videos, I am almost finished the website as well. That'll hopefully get released by start of April, I think. But I'm going to be selling stuff like some lids. I've got badges, key rings. What else have I got? I'm going to do iron-on patches with the logo, with drawstring bags. I'm going to get t-shirts sorted as well from Stevie at Tig Tag Tees. What else have I got? I think that's everything just now, but I do have some ideas from some other stuff that we can do down the line. If you have any ideas of merch that you want me to try and do, I think I might try get some water bottles. I think that might be a good one. I want to try and aim my merch around folk that do this sort of outdoorsy stuff. So, lighters possibly. Bottle openers would be a shout. But if you have any ideas, please send me them, and I'll start making a list of ideas of merch that we should try and do. And obviously, if you're going to send me stuff like, oh, you should do woolly hats and it's like the middle of summer, I'm realistically not going to do that then, but it would be a good idea for the winter. So just because you don't see it straight away does not mean I haven't taken your idea right? And for anybody who does give me a good idea and actually make something of it, I'll even send you a free sample. But you have to be subscribed, just saying, right? It is very peaceful up here. I really like it. This is my jam. So this wee route is well for those of a decent fitness. As you can probably hear, I am panting like a pug, but I am also carrying about 3 tons of stuff for recording as well as my usual essentials for a hike on my back. So, but I did bring some layers for when we're at the top because I get a feeling it might be a bit nippy up there, but looks like it's going to be a good day. Right, so it's because we're in the shade, it's getting a bit boggy, but we should be quite good. So this is us just at the actual base of the summit. I think what I'll do before I start is I'm going to take my scarf, possibly my jumper off before we start, because I am already absolutely sweating. And I brought a little mic with me, so we're going to get a photo of a little mic at the peak. So, I've only been walking for like 5 minutes and I've already got a cracking view. These things always look pure sketchy. I always find it's pure difficult to do this in army boots for some reason. I feel like because the laces are a wee bit longer, they always tend to catch. Right. I think what I'll do is I'll put you guys down over here and try and get over this one, because this one's missing a step. Oh. There we go. Right, so starting off very marshy. There's also, if you're going to come up here, there's a lot of signs for dog owners about keeping your dogs on a lead or keeping them very close control, because there are sheep up here who are. So obviously it's lambing season, so obviously you don't want to be stressing the sheep out too much. Oh. Rather daunting looking, I will admit, but I think I could get up there in less than an hour. Like, realistically. I think actually I could probably get up there in less than half an hour, but that's me probably. We know what I'm like, I'll talk. But firstly, let us shed some layers, because I want to feel the benefit when I get up there. Oh, right. Massive shout out to Susie for the new sunnies. We stopped off in B&Q on the way up, because DeWalt make some absolute cracking eye protection. So only £8.50 by the way, so good gear. I had a gear review for you. Hey. About 200 metres up now from the road. Very nice view. We're not, doesn't look far. You guys probably don't get as much perspective through a GoPro, but that looks a good minute away. But I'm going to do it, right? Like, we're not going to fall away from this one. Right, so early sort of hill review before we finish it, like before we get to the top. I'm going to rank it. Views, 5 out of 5, 100%. Absolutely cracked, but even better at the top. The actual route up, I'm going to have to rank it maybe a 2 at a push of 3. I think it's very, not technical, but it's very, you need to make sure you've got a good bit of stamina and fitness to get up here safely, because it is really steep. I can't remember the exact elevation of it all. I'll put that down here. See, magic. That's editing for you. But yeah, it's not one I would recommend for people with mobility issues. I would say it's definitely a good workout, right? I'll definitely say that. I'm trying to be as positive about this as possible, right? I might not sound it, but I am trying my best. So I would say, if you are going to try it, don't rush it, right? Because I've started off all guns blazing and I'm already quite puffed out. I've got a lot of energy to get to the top, and we'll judge when I get to the top if I'm going to try and get to another summit after this. But yeah, I'd probably say call it 2.5, right? 2.5 out of 5 for the route. The starting off bit from the road up through, you come through the fields where there's the stables and the horses and all that as well, go through. So just, that's where you need to be very careful, and up here is where you need to get hill careful, is what I like to call it. But we're managing it. I might stop, have a wee drink before I tackle this one. But not long, I will be there soon. Right, safely past. Nice solid path. Really nice view. You can see for miles up here. So, as I said, I'm probably not going to hit the 100 mark by summer. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to try my damnedest to get as close to that number as I can before summer. But even that is this summer's not just going to be me finishing with hills. So I could prolong it till end of the year, depending on what we'll do is we'll evaluate when we get there. Right. Oh, that's a bite, son. Better get me specs on. I'm going to get flashy things. Right. Oh, a bit of scramble. Love a bit of scramble. Right. Wind's picking up. Last wee push. Oh, the last wee push is a bit more of a scramble in places, but oh, come on, full summit. Oh, I hate that. I can't be far off. I can't be. We're pushing through. We're going to get there. It is getting a bit rocky again. So as I said, just be careful where you're putting your feet. and try and make sure your hands are free. Right, right. I am certain this is not a false summit, right? I might be right. There we go. Hey, there we go. That's what I like to see. Trig point. Thank you guys for all the support I've been getting. As I said before, if you enjoyed this video, check out some of my other ones. And if you enjoy all them, please consider subscribing. You'll be helping me out a lot. Help me reach my goal of 1,000 before the end of the year. It is stunning up here. My only gripe is it's not a very clear day, but I think it looks fantastic regardless. So what I'm going to do, set up Trig, I'll get a photo with Mike. And then I will see you guys next week. Yeah, get out there, go clear your head, go discover a wee bit of Scotland, guys. And I'll see yous when I see yous.